Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. We get to see you again.
We're back in the KZOOM.
KZOOMiverse.
In the KZOOMiverse, yes.
Boy, it's so good to see you.
Good to see everybody. Missed you. We are headed into Shabbat Kitisa. And it is really the Song of Songs that is guiding us on this journey of love. So I want to start with the parsha of this Kitisa, and I'll just let you know that we are David and Rhonda's house in San Diego.
Our delightful friends.
David is sitting across the table from me. Rhonda will be here soon, join us, and so if you hear some sounds, David sometimes makes sounds.
Well, I do too, actually.
We call them old man sounds.
Oh dear, is that what we call them? Oh dear. Well, if the shoe fits.
Yes. So we're happy to be here and happy to enter in to our KZOOM here. So King Solomon built a pavilion from the cedars of Lebanon. He made its columns of silver, its cushions of gold, its couches of purple linen, and the daughters of Jerusalem inlaid it with love. So that's us. We are the daughters of Jerusalem. And the world out there seems so crazy, and it needs our love. And the inlay that the daughters of Jerusalem bring is really to the foundations of reality, out of which the world can emerge. So that work of the daughters of Jerusalem, first it's to connect with each other as companions on the path of love, and then it's to find like the cracks that are inside us and also inside the foundations of this world that we need to fill with love. And those and I always say that if you don't fill those cracks with love, they get filled with shame, and shame brings about a lot of destruction in the world. And when those cracks are there, people in the world get defensive. They want to defend their territory, and so filling in those deep places of brokenness, both in ourselves and in the world, that's what's needed. That's the spiritual work. So I always like to call in this image of kintsugi, which is this Japanese art of repairing broken pottery by filling in the cracks with golden lacquer. And it makes the bowl even more unique and valuable, and by illuminating rather than hiding its imperfections. So the daughters of Jerusalem, our companions on the spiritual path, can help us perfect this art of kintsugi, and as we navigate the world with our broken hearts. So I want to just bring to our practice a sense that this inner work that we do matters for the world. That we are a kind of a microcosm of the world, and when we work through ourselves, we are bringing that energy of wholeness to the world, which it desperately needs. So, but it takes, being vulnerable, finding that place of brokenness and vulnerability, and bringing all of our tenderness to it, all of our artistry to it, to fill those cracks with love. And and honor being human, really.
Yeah.
You know, sort of not pretend that it's, you know, that those cracks aren't there. You know. So Tocho. So the practice that we'll do says Tocho, ratzuf, ahavah, and for a moment, just take a look around at the daughters of Jerusalem, male or female. They're all the daughters of Jerusalem. We are the companions on the path, bringing our practice to heal ourselves, and through that healing, to heal the world. Tocho, ratzuf, ahavah, 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 Tocho, ratzuf, ahavah. So close your eyes, bring your attention to the breath, and breathe into the heart. Find in the heart those cracks or those places of brokenness, tenderness, heaviness. And just let's breathe in that sense of our companionship on the path of love. Breathe that into the heart. Filling all of those cracks with love, with compassion, allowing ourselves to feel this wholeness of the heart. And the heart is not just a pump, it's a portal. Mm-hmm. It's a portal to the infinite. So when we take care of our hearts, we are establishing an entranceway into all the worlds, all dimensions. Today, in a spiritual direction session I was recalling, the person that I was talking to was saying, well, I don't know about God. I think God just set everything in motion and God's not there anymore, And I said, no.
No.
Let's go back to the Zohar and the Zohar, and call in this band of the band of Kabbalists who are wandering through the world, and they remind each other, they remind each other that there is this flow that is happening all the time. And the only variable is whether we can receive it, whether we can show up, whether we can open up to that flow, whether we can attune ourselves to that vibration. And it's hard to do on your own. You have to talk to each other, and what they would say to each other is, "V'naharyot say me'eden." There is a river that is flowing from Eden, the source of all delight.
The waters, the garden. That is the most repeated line in all of Zohar.
And so we want to, and so the person who I was talking to said, oh, I wish that I had some people that could remind me.
Band of allies. Well, here we are.
And actually, what he said was, I would like to go to synagogue and be reminded of that. And it kind of wasn't happening in synagogue, but because that's the most important thing to remember. Because if we don't remember that flow is flowing, then we don't remember to open to it.
Yeah.
Or we won't have the incentive to open to it. And I'll just say that Rhonda is now sitting across from us also here. And
say hey.
So this idea of opening to the flow, to me, is about becoming, through that flow, becoming a healing presence in the world. And when I talk about healing, I feel like it's not as powerful to go and ask for healing for yourself, but if to ask to be a channel for that flow is what heals us. When we are a channel for that flow, we get healed as that healing energy moves through us into the world. Yeah,
to the world,
and
each other.
Yeah, so the service is the key.
Mm-hmm.
So this next practice that I want to do is a kind of an invocation to that healing power, and it says Rofay basar umaflee. So and this is the translation that I got from the Reconstructionist Siddur, that they made it into a kind of an invocation that said, "Oh, wondrous healer of all flesh." And this is part of the morning liturgy, and it invokes that power, and I think it kind of sort of perceives God as the divine intelligence that is in us and that moves through us. And the divine intelligence is, when we let it, is always moving towards wholeness. So it's also towards the perception of the miraculous. And it is said that you have two choices. You either see everything as miraculous or nothing as miraculous. Which would you like? Which would you like to do? And sort of two different stances of life. And I kind of, the jaded world that we live in doesn't see the miracle that's right in front of us. And so to be able to the more that we see it, the more that those eyes are cultivated to be able to see more and more of the miraculous. And I think it kind of activates the miracle too. So we're back to CGC if you're shruting here. And this is a round, and Rachmil will hold one part, and
absolutely,
you guys sing with him, and then I'll sing in the other part of the round when we get it going. So let's find our power of the magic to that says abracadabra. I create as I say, and I'm going to call in to myself and to the world this healing power, this divine intelligence that moves us towards wholeness. Rofay kol basar, Rofay kol basar, Rofay kol basar, umaflee ratzuf, Rofay kol basar, Rofay kol basar, Rofay kol basar, umaflee ratzuf, Rofay In the silence, close your eyes, breathe into the heart, and let's invoke that divine intelligence that is in us, that is in the world, sometimes hidden. Calling it forth, calling us to wholeness, calling us to connection, calling us to remember that we are all one, interdependent. So to be a healing presence in this world, we first have to find a way to deal with our own triggers, really. Because when we are triggered, or Ariel likes to say activated, then we're not going to be able to be that channel for the divine flow, because that trigger is going to constrict us. And so to be able to step into the world as a healing presence. The other day when I was looking at the news and seeing that there's this war going on and feeling so, I guess, anxious really about what was happening, I came up with this 3-part strategy that I want to share it with you, if I can remember what it is.
I remember the first one.
I know. I remember. So the 3-part strategy is when I get upset, immediately send blessing. So send blessing, that is the way that I send blessing is I just get in the way of blessing, really. I acknowledge that there is this flow and I can be a channel for it. So it's not me blessing the world, it's me stepping into the flow of blessing and aiming that blessing towards, those who are suffering. And so send blessing first. And the second instruction was to stay in the mystery. Meaning, I don't know. I think sometimes I know what's happening or what's going to happen and and I actually, there's so much that I really don't know. So to be able to, instead of making up my whole story, to be able to stay in the mystery, to hold that space. And the third instruction.
No judgment.
Right. No, it's the third one is release judgment. So judgment arises, and in every moment as judgment arises, I release it. And the reason, I think, is because if I want to be in service, when I'm in judgment, I am not in service. So the continual releasing of judgment, which doesn't mean that I can still be discerning in each moment, but judgment is different. Judgment is like I've thrown some of those people out of my heart, and Pesach Lev is quoting me. You can't judge and serve at the same time. Yes.
That's very wise.
Yes. But it's a hard lesson. It's a hard lesson to learn. And so in these last few days, since the war started, I've been trying to work with those 3 things, and I keep forgetting what they are. But
it shows We need them.
That shows they need them. The first is send blessings, stay in the mystery, and release judgment. And it feels like maybe that's what helps me to be in this space where I might be a healing presence in the world. So that's that's funny. So I have these different, as a healer, I have these different strategies, and one of the strategies I call spaciousness, meaning when something is hurting, I want to create space around it. When something is difficult in the world, I want to get a much wider perspective. And that spaciousness will allow whatever is unfolding to unfold without my anxiety, kind of constricting it. So as a healer, I'm looking towards spaciousness, and at the same time, the other strategy, which might seem contradictory, is the strategy of holding. That when when the wound is held, then it heals. And the quality of the holding matters. So when I'm holding another person, I'm holding them in all love and confidence in their own healing capacities. But the kind of sense of holding and the sense of being held is what allows me to heal. So this next practice that I want to do is also a kind of an invocation that says, "Oh, healer to the brokenhearted." So that's everybody. That's all of us, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, healer to the brokenhearted. Umachabesh liatzvotam. You bind up our wounds. You hold us in this divine embrace. When I can relax and lean into the divine embrace, then there's that healing power is released in me, through me. So I want to, as we chant these words, I want to look into this possibility, really, both of feeling held, so that the healing can happen in us, and also becoming the ones that hold others, and learn how to hold others, to hold the world and be, God's arms, to hold that embrace of the world, with this confidence that when the wound is bound up, it heals. Right? As opposed to the open wound that gets dirty and salt put in it and everything. It's like we want to bind it up, because the healing happens in that holding. Yeah, holding someone in prayer. So that holding. So take a moment first to feel held yourself, and feel a sense of relaxing into that divine embrace. And then we will invoke Harofay Lish'vuray Lev, Harofay Lish'vuray Lev, umaflee litzvotam, umaflee litzvotam. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev, Harofay Lish'vuray Lev, umaflee litzvotam, umaflee li'atzvotam. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. And once more. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. Harofay Lish'vuray Lev. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. U'mechabesh li'atzvotam. Breathe into the heart and allow the tension in the heart to be released as you kind of lean into a sense of being held, being bound up in the bonds of life, leaning into the divine embrace. And as you relax and begin to feel confident in that holding, let's just open our eyes and look into the faces of, or maybe one face at a time, of the faces of on the KZOOM screen, and see if with your gaze, with the quality of your presence, see if you can hold someone else in your heart space.
My heart is rumbling. Can you hear the rumble of my heart?
So we get to hold each other. We get to and we get to feel held at the same time and relax. And just the idea of bringing a non-anxious presence to the world. It's a very powerful thing to do.
So
especially
needed.
when there's so much anxiety kind of in the air. To bring that.
I can do it. You can do it.
You do it.
It's going to bring let's see, an island of coherence. That's what we are. Just like a little island of coherence.
Right.
Bring that out into the world.
So I want to bring one more practice. This one is from the prophet Jeremiah, it's such a treasure. It's such a mystery. If we want to look at these words that are asking for healing, and it says, "Heal me," and abracadabra. Oh, wow! And I will be healed. And then save me. I always say, save me from my mishigash. Save me. And in the asking, I will be saved.
Why?
Why?
Why is that? Because?
Because my prayer is you.
That's it.
The divine moves in that prayer. And so in the asking, the magic happens. So I want to just bring this description from the pathway of supplication. You know about the 8 pathways of the Psalms. And this pathway of supplication, which you can find on your app, I sort of wanted to describe what this pathway is. I say, I don't relate to God as some guy up there who will grant me my wishes if I ask nicely or with enough fervor. I don't believe that I must prove that I'm worthy or make some kind of deal with the Holy One of Blessing in order to get what I want or need. I don't believe in a God that withholds goodness from me, rewards me for my righteousness, or punishes me for my transgressions. So in the past, I've mostly tried to avoid the Psalms or the sacred texts that seem to be based on that old and worn paradigm of Big Daddy granting me favors. And then I challenged myself to dive a bit deeper. I remembered that we can't really understand a sacred text or receive its medicine until we have chanted it for a long enough time, embodying that text through practice. Through my practice, I learned that when I call out to God the great mystery from the place of vulnerability with my whole heart, soul, and might, I am changed. God appears in the midst of my longing for her, in my reaching out, I am humbled and then connected to a place beyond the possible. My supplication does not have to be whiny. It is rooted in longing rather than lack. It can express profound dignity, subtlety, and depth. It is such a surprise that when I call out to God, the great mystery, I am answered in the very moment of calling. My question seems to hold the answer in it. In calling, I remember what I am really yearning for, and the layers of form drop away, revealing the core and deepest longing for God. My longing is to be connected to that mystery, to know myself as a spark of the divine. And in truth, I am longing for that which I already have. It is only the quality of my call that reveals this truth to me. So, as we chant, it is the quality of that call that is kind of fulfills its own kind of revelation or prophecy. So, Rofay, and if anybody wants to dance this, because I feel like maybe Linda Leah, I feel like this is like a dance. This is a dance, of asking and manifesting here. So,
And Yafa and others.
Yes, those dancers here might want to find the dance to this.
Do you drum on this?
No.
Hoshiyani
And in truth, I am longing for that which I already have. It is only the quality of my call that reveals this truth to me. I'm already whole. I am already healed. So good to be KZOOMing again with you.
Especially right now. And we're going to be here every Thursday in March.
And April.
And April?
Yeah.
Well, they're right.
Right.
That one's Pesach. But anyway.
Oh, no.
Wednesday night and Thursday. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway.
We'll confer.
Confer.
Together.